I've spent the whole morning researching about Jeff's case. May he rest in peace. And there are notable incidences that I've collected from the data I've gotten. And I want you to come along with me because the math is not mathing. So I've written everything down because I need to understand this situation because the math is still not mathing, okay? So we have 3:27 in the AM. Who arrives at Fatso's apartment? We have Fatso himself, we have Jeff, we have the cousin, we have the driver and 3 ladies. Sawa. Higher. And then at 4:48 in the AM, Fatso and the 3 ladies leave. Now, I have several questions here. What happened here? Because we've seen a video of Jeff inside the apartment, taking, the surroundings inside the apartment, which is also a question we need to consider in this case. Sawa. We also need to know whether Jeff was alive by the time Fatso and the 3 ladies were leaving. So that is an unknown. We don't know in this case. Sawa. Haya. We have 4:48 a.m. 4:48 a.m. Fatso leaves, the 3 ladies leave. Okay. So apparently Fatso was dropping off these 3 ladies. Yeah. So we have Jeff plus the driver plus the cousin who are now remaining inside the house. Jeff, at this point, we don't know whether Jeff is alive or dead. I want you to keep that in mind, okay? We don't know whether Jeff is alive or dead. Now, 52 minutes later, that is 5:40 in the AM, 5:40 in the AM, the cousin and the driver are seen looking around. This looking around will relate to a point later on, but meanwhile, the cousin opens a toilet and then he makes a phone call for several seconds. Now, who was he calling? Who was he calling? Another point in the case, this 52 minutes, what happened also? Kwa hizi 52 minutes. Ni nini ilifanyika hapa? Sawa. Now, 7 minutes later, that is 5:47 in the AM, a body flies down. Sawa. It flies down where? The exact place whereby the cousin and the driver were looking around. Sawa. Put that in mind, okay? Now, the pants had been drawn to the knees, which is a question of the day. Could have been a case of sodomy. We don't know. Now, the face was up. Now, I've written here reflex, okay? Sorry for the messy handwriting. Now, reflexes, for those who know biology, for those who did biology, you remember a thing about reflexes, So when you're falling, your body will tend to turn so that you can have a visual of where you're falling. Why was the face up? And the face being up, so meaning the contents of the head spilled out. Sawa. 2 minutes later, that is 5:49 in the AM, we have the cousin and the driver going live, I'm a live streaming. I don't know who was playing a guitar. That is what we call an alibi. But then, 2 minutes later, if at all this was a case of suicide, okay? If at all Jeff had killed himself, sawa. In 2 minutes, watu wangekuwa wanangalia from the window to check what is happening. Sawa. Ama they will have at least try to see what is happening because I'm assuming by the time someone falls, there's noise, there's sound, okay? Which does not make sense. Now, minutes after 9 a.m., we have Fatso returning. He comes back to his apartment. So he looks at the body and then he goes to his house. Apparently, some witnesses were saying that